Hello, everybody. This is Nicole with Live with eCom Sellers, and this is the Print on Demand Challenge, day 36. And today we're actually going to go through the process of creating a listing or creating a product, then creating a listing, and then integrating it or importing it into our Printful account. Because I think that, we've talked about pieces and bits of this journey, and seeing it all the way through, I think will help some people, maybe, I don't know. And I made the offer, or at least I mentioned that I was going to offer the opportunity to do catch up and catch up sessions being this Saturday and this Sunday. I think what I'm going to do with those two catch up sessions is they're going to be from 4 to 6. And during that window, if nobody shows up, I'm just going to go ahead and work on my own print on demand business. So then you guys, if somebody's here, you can watch me. If you don't want to watch me, you don't have to. And then on Sunday, I'll probably do 6. It'll probably be after 6 because we have to record the podcast. And so it'll probably be from 6:30 to 7:30. So again, on Sunday, if you want to, from 6:30 to 7:30, we'll do that. And then on Saturday, it'll be 4 to 6. And I'll send an email so that everyone knows. And you can just show up. It'll be the same link. I'm not changing anything, at least no plans right now. So does that work for everybody?
Works for me.
Okay.
Can we show up just to work as well? Is that?
Yeah, I mean, so let me just tell you, my accountability buddy is my business partner. And that was the thing that we always did, is that I would start a Zoom session and she and I would do a Zoom session. We didn't talk to each other. And those who have worked with, I work to music. And so we would work for 1 hour and then we would show each other what we did and then we would log off. So yes, you're more than welcome to come. So it's sort of an accountability working session is really what it is.
Right.
So yeah, come hang out 4 to 6. Let's do it. Let's do it to it.
That's Central Time, right?
Yes, it is Central Standard Time. Yes, it is always Central. So with that, I will say, if you have any suggestions, thoughts, or opinions about anyone that you think would be great for the summit, please, by all means, send me their info so that I can send them an invitation tonight and call them tomorrow. So, because I'm trying to nail down the speakers. And I just have some holes, but it's okay. It always sort of works out in the end. So if you have somebody in mind, let me know. Okay. I think Charlotte should do her session again on micro influencers. That's just dropping a hint there. Okay, so I am going to, I was going to try and find my product that I did before. I don't know what's in here because my account is so shared. There it is. Okay. Let's see if we can figure out how to make this guy work for me this time. Or find the original one that I did. Okay, so is he is all together. Edit image. Here's the background. Okay, so he should be transparent. We hope so. We hope that he is transparent. He looks like he's transparent to me. He looks see-through. All right. So transparent, what that means is that the background is cleared out. So let's start from the beginning, because I know that there are some that are like, okay, what is she doing? How does she do that? So the first thing I do is I just go over to, if you're going to start from the beginning of this journey, is you can click on Create a Design. If you have something in mind, you can go after templates. If you want to go look through the templates, that's fine. But I'm just going to click on Create a Design. From Create a Design, typically I will choose the flyer, because I know that if I'm doing downloadables or printables, I need it to be 8.5 by 11. I already know that. You can change the direction of it and the way that you change that so that I can walk through that. I know I go through stuff very fast, so I'm trying to slow down. I'm forcing myself to slow down. So I'm clicking on resize, and you'll see that the width is 8.5 by 11. That's this. And then the height is 11. So that's this. So if you need to change it, this is one way to change it. And I can go ahead and change it that way. And then I can click on copy and resize. It'll create a new one. I have no title, or I can just resize the one I'm working with. Okay. So if I resize the one that I'm working with, now I've resized this thing. If you're wanting to make it landscape is typically what this is called versus portrait, which is the long way. I would encourage you to name it whatever you want to. So this is my test print on demand design. Okay. Then you decide what it is that you're creating. If you're going to go ahead and do the flashcards, or maybe you are making something to go into a planner, or you're making something to go into a journal, whatever it happens to be, figure out what your orientation is going to be, whether it's going to be landscape or portrait, and then figure out what the contents are going to be as well. Now, if I wanted to do contents that was text, I could do that. So I am actually going to change the direction of this thing back because I have an idea. Since we're going to do something. 11. And I'm going to go after a scripture. So I am going to find a scripture about love. Look at that. I love it. And okay, so I'm going to grab this scripture. I don't know how many windows I've opened, so let's just close some of these. On the next podcast, we're going to talk about Target Plus. Has anybody used Target Plus? I don't know. Have you? I'm guessing no. Okay. So I'm going to resize this because it's way tiny. And delete that and paste that. So there's my scripture. And you can decide how you want it to be. And I am going to choose an element. That's kind of big. It's all right. All right, let's change this font up. We're going to do something else. Oh, I want it to be readable. Did I get dropped?
Yes.
Did I drop you?
Yes. I was like,
We didn't hear you
why
again.
is there nothing happening? But yes, you're back now.
I never know when I'm gone. That's really weird. I don't know. I'm sorry. That probably sounds really weird. Okay, so I'm going to do this on a shirt, maybe. No. Um, don't like that font. I don't know about y'all. I'm not feeling it. Anybody else? I think it's not going to come out good on the shirt. What do you think? Oh,
Yeah, maybe a little tough on a shirt.
yeah. I think it's going to be kind of funky. Oh, that's a lot. Come on, load. I think that's still a lot. That'll work. That'll work. All right, so I'm not doing anything exciting, as everybody sees. Just pretty basic. Find some text. I could change my text color instead of being black and white. Actually, I am going to put this on a black shirt. I just decided. So I'm going to do white letters, red heart. That'll definitely pop. And I'm going to do white letters. Can't see it. It's all right. Right now we can't see it. I'm going to group these two. Okay. And that's my image. Okay, good. Okay. Now they should be grouped together. Edit image. Why did it not? It didn't group it. It says it's grouped, but it's not grouped.
I think you have to be super particular about where you click. I've been having problems with that on Canva lately.
Yeah, I know. It is up, see? And I'm clicking too many times. It doesn't like it at all. So I don't know. Let me just ungroup the whole thing. Okay, let me try to group it again. Okay, now this should be all one image. All right, we're going to see what happens. I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to download it. We're going to see what happens. Probably should not have done this. Oh, actually, let me do this. I'm going to change this to, I'll do a light color so we can all see the letters. There we go. Now we can see the letters. Everybody can see those letters, right? Yeah, barely, but we can see them. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to download this as a PNG. Oh, name it. Yeah, I test. Okay.
I think that's where you needed the transparent background clicked as well.
I am going to do that. There we go. And then we're going to go get our other guy that we played with before in our other image. So I have two images. I'm causing Canva to think too much. Canva's like, what do you want? What do you want from me? Okay. All right. So we have how everything's going down there, and we have our test one. So that's the first thing. Now, the next thing that we can do is, because we do have to create our cover for our listing. So we got to get our images of where we're going to put these things on. So we have a t-shirt, a giraffe next to a tree with a little quote on there. How's it going down there? Probably would go cute on a little kid's shirt. I think I tried to do that, but kind of screwed that up. And last time. And then we're going to put the other one on a black shirt. So let's see what happens. Print full. I don't know which account. I think it's Nicole Whitlock, maybe. The one that I created for this. Oh, we're going to find out. So I need the pictures because of the fact that I got to create the listing, right? Everybody agree? Anybody not agree?
Yep, agree.
Okay.
Agree.
I was going to say, am I by myself? Let me make sure I didn't lose you guys. I never know when I've lost you. Trust me. Okay, so we're going to create a new design. Let me upload. We'll go with a lady shirt. Should work. I would normally look at the price and care about the other stuff, and I'm just trying to find a black something that I can put on a black shirt. Okay. So they're having a sale, guys. Pay attention to that. They're having a sale. Okay, so we'll go with this one. It's cheap. It's unisex. All right. So now I am going to go and get my other design. Let me delete. Delete. Upload a new file. And we'll go get this one. I think this is my transparent. Okay, so we're going to apply this one. And, oh, no. Got me in this computer. So I probably could have made the font thicker, but I don't think that's bad. I don't think that's bad. I could have made the font thicker. I feel like it needs to go down some, but that's my print area. So I can shift it around, but I'm going to leave it. Okay. So if you want to move it around, you can move it around. If you want to make it larger, mess with it some more, you can. I'm going to go with that. The next thing I'm going to do, and you have your options to change the position, all of that stuff. I'm not doing anything on the back. So the back is going to be plain. It says outside level, inside level, sleeve level, right sleeve, left sleeve. Not doing any of that. Don't need, this is not going to be one of those shirts. So keep that in mind as one of your options. And then I can go back and I can stop. Yeah, I don't have anything else. Continue. And hold on. I want to see. Yeah, okay. Okay, that'll work. All right. Download mockups. So I am going to download the mockups. You can either, like I told you guys before, chop off the face. See, her eyes are chopped off. His eyes are chopped off. So chop off the face, your call. You don't have to. I just do. Or you can just, do it laying on a background. So we've seen these types of backgrounds on Etsy before. So you can decide which one you want to download. So I will do this. I'll get some chopped off faces. Or you can crop any of these. So I will get her and Tim, her, Okay. Generate mockups. The other thing is you can take your design, place it. If you don't like any of those, you go over to place it, which I didn't open up earlier. Come on. Just place it then. Placeit.net. I never get that. And then I don't remember this account. I think that's it. Maybe. Okay. So I am going to do a mock-up, and I want to do apparel, and I want to do t-shirts. Ask me if I want to just punch my computer. And I can choose some other options. So here's one. That's great. So I want my shirt color to be, I want it to be black. That's what I want to choose. Thank you. Whoops. Nope. Nope. We're going with black. And I'm going to, thank you, insert my design, import from downloads. No, I don't want any of those. Okay. I don't need to crop it. No, I'm done. I don't need to do any of that. So there's my t-shirt. Again, that font color is going to be darker. So if you decide to do some fancy font, Charlotte, just remember it's got to be darker because that just is so light. So then I have another shirt that I can download. Oh, don't tell me. I forgot we inactivated this account. No, I'm not doing that. Okay, so I inactivated this account. I thought it was still active. So we are not going to download this one because we only activate this when we're ready to print our journals. But the good thing is there's a wonderful tool that I have. But I'll just use Snippet for right now. For the purposes of this exercise, we'll just use Snippet. So I'm quite the frugal individual. I only do stuff when I have to. There we go. All I did was just grab it from Snippet. I normally use Snagit, but I just grabbed it from Snippet. Okay. So if you want something other than the platform pictures, you can go over to Place It and get some more pictures. That's the only thing I was trying to point out there. Okay, so now that I have some pictures and I have some amazing designs, so I'm going to go ahead and add this to my store. And of course, I'm going to make it available in black. Choose all the sizes if you want to. And proceed to mockups. We have all the mockups that we previously chose. And we can let that one be the showcase one if we want to. Or we can choose some of the others. I forgot that Halloween is I don't know how I forgot that Halloween is coming up, but yeah, Halloween is coming up, y'all. Okay. And you can edit all of this text if you want. Proceed to pricing. I am going to free shipping, size guide. Oh, there is no size guide. Okay, fine. And price settings. Okay. So it's adding a new product to my store. Oh my gosh. And I don't remember my store. Let me go look. Let me go see. Etsy.com. And my store, am I logged in? No, I'm not. My store is, I think this is my store. I have a spreadsheet that I keep for the ones, what am I using for training? What am I using for real? So yeah, I don't know, guys. I'm really bad at that. Okay. All right. So it did not add it to my store. The question becomes why? I did the attachment. Didn't I attach this? Yeah. What store are you attached to? Not the store. We did. Yeah, we already did all this. Pricing and done. I need to go check to see. Maybe there's something wrong with my store. I'm just going to push this. Submit to store. What store did I connect it to? Maybe I connected it to the real store. Let me go see which store I connected it to. Stores. Yeah. View store. Okay, well, I don't see it. So I got to figure out why I don't see it, but that's okay. Sure you want to delete this one? Yes. And then we're going to edit this one. No, I'm not doing any of that. Okay. What I wanted to do, what I was trying to do is come to my listings over here. Is this the store? Oh, something is off.
Is it possibly under draft instead of active? It just happened. I didn't even know there was a draft section in Etsy, but I saw in the thing it said draft. And so.
Yeah. There it is. Why is it going to draft? Publish. Okay. Anyway, I thought I had something turned on where it just automatically goes there. Okay. So what I want to do is all those pictures that I downloaded, I am going to go add those. Thank you, Cassandra. Appreciate you. I am going to go add all of these images that I downloaded. So I'm going to add this one, and I'm going to add all the other ones that I downloaded, which I don't know where they are. Not going to lie, I don't know where they are. I know I downloaded them, didn't I? I did. So somewhere on my computer. Pictures, maybe. No, that's the camera roll from our trip. Okay, so I got to go find the pictures and where I downloaded them. So I'm going to at least add this one, that previous one. This one. Open. And I got to go get the other pictures. So let me just figure out where the other pictures are because that's weird. Oh, my dimensions are wrong. Black t-shirts, screenshots. So wherever I put the pictures, make sure you know where you put your pictures. I thought they all downloaded the downloads, and I thought I downloaded them all as PNGs, but clearly I have not done that. Maybe I clicked OK prematurely or something. Yeah, so I got to go find them. Well, once I find them, I'll upload them. So my point is of this exercise, which is always comical with me sometimes, I keep it real, is one, make sure that your images, when you download them, first of all, know where you put them. Two, make sure that the dimensions fit what it needs to be for Etsy. And then come back in and edit the listing. And then that way you'll have more images in the listing itself. When you create it, you can go ahead and click publish. Yeah, I thought I had it so that it automatically publishes, but I may have something turned off. So if yours goes to draft, then that gives you an opportunity to review it, and then you can publish it to your account. So I'm not going to publish this yet for a couple of different reasons. One, I got to change the image size. Or do an adjustment for the image size. Two, I got to figure out where the other images are that I downloaded. But once I've done that, you can click publish and it'll be in your store. I don't know. I know everybody saw me download those. That is just so funny to me and sad. Like, where did they go? Where did they go? All right. I don't know where they went, which is crazy. Camera roll. Yeah, I don't know. So I will figure out where my pictures went and maybe re-download them. They might go. I don't like OneDrive, and I think some of my stuff is automatically going to OneDrive and not my computer, which is annoying. So that might be my issue. But that's how you create a listing, even though I mucked it up somehow. A little bit, not a lot, just a little bit. What questions can I answer? I hope I didn't create any confusion for anybody. What questions can I answer for you? What these pictures are. Any questions?
Is the combining the Printful with Etsy, is Printful the one that has a free plan and a premium plan? I can't remember. Sorry.
Yeah, that's the $9,000 question. It's always the $9,000 question because there's no way anybody can remember that. You know what I told my VA to do? I'm just going to tell you guys. I told my VA to take all the print-on-demand suppliers and create a grid so that way you guys would know that. And I'm going to sell that list, but I'm going to give it to you guys for free because that's something that is hard to remember. Yeah, it is not easy to remember. Like, well, is that one of those? You get the free one. So yeah, I don't remember. I'm just really bad at that whole not remembering which one is which. So I think Printify definitely is one of those that has the free plan as an option. I think Printful has the 14-day trial, but again, the grid will help us all because then we'll be able to go, oh, I know what that is now. So nope, that is not what I was looking for. Yeah, so I'll find it and let you know. I'm logged in now, so it's not going to give me the stuff that I want. It never does when you're logged in. It shows you other stuff, pricing, subscriptions. Nope. So I have to log out to be able to get the pricing again. I hate that.
Okay.
It's going to put me somewhere else. Pricing. Maybe I can get to it from here. From another platform. E-commerce platforms. Come on, give me that. That's the pricing for the listing. I just need to know what the subscription is. That's not it. I'm going to look somewhere else. Print on demand challenge because I wrote it out. It's a good thing I have slides.
Right.
I wrote it out. So Printful is no monthly membership, but they charge you per item, so no monthly membership. So yeah, we're going to create a grid because this is crazy. There's a lot of suppliers. I think that hopefully everybody knows that by now. Like, there's a lot of suppliers. I'm not trying to confuse anybody. Not trying to make it difficult for you. I just want you to know that there are a lot of choices. And I chose Printful because they have some of the easiest flexibility. Like you can see your stuff and you can integrate it immediately. And you don't have to stay with them long term. You can choose somebody else. It's just a let's get familiar with the process and let's do it a couple of times. And then let's find a potential different supplier where we can have a better ROI. Because I will tell you, they're a little pricey.
I didn't feel that shirt that you did was too bad, but all I have experience with though is Amazon merch. And so
okay.
So that way I didn't feel like the shirt was that one shirt you chose wasn't bad.
Wasn't bad. Yeah. I think it's cute. I mean, it's a cute shirt. Yeah, I would change the font, make it a little bit deeper or thicker so that way the letters don't look they don't look as good. So that's usually why I'm not publishing. That's another reason why I'm not publishing. But I do need to figure out where my files went because I know everybody watched me download. I thought I downloaded them. So yeah, I'll have to re-download them again and then figure out where they went. All right. So what questions?
Do you know off the top of your hand then if that integration is free as well?
To your Etsy store?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
Yep. So yep.
So
But they charge
is there a way to kind of expand this out into, say, a subscription box?
Ooh. I like that idea.
Expand the list out to say a subscription box. You talking about like doing print on demand with a subscription box?
Huh?
What are you talking about? Let me just make sure I understand.
So we're making these products.
Yep.
And if we're consistently making products, we'll eventually ideally grow a fan base.
Yep.
And they may want our products on a monthly basis at
Absolutely.
a reasonable price.
Absolutely.
So, maybe a subscription box.
Oh, absolutely. I told you we are doing a subscription box for COVID. So those people that are long haulers like myself, we're doing a subscription box for that. But I'm doing my subscription box on Shopify. You can still use print-on-demand suppliers to fulfill the order, or you can do a combination of print-on-demand suppliers and work with a fulfillment facility and combine the two. So some of the stuff that's in the subscription box may be coming from two different places, or if you're going to put them together, you have to decide what is the long-term goal of the customer experience. So like Dallas Gordon, she gets all of her stuff and then they put everything in the same box and it gets shipped to the customer all at once. Versus there are other subscription boxes that it may come in separate pieces. So you have to decide what it is that you want the customer experience to be. If you want to get the t-shirt first and include it, and I don't know if you're doing a t-shirt, I'm just saying t-shirt because we're looking at t-shirts. But if you want to get the print-on-demand product first, or a couple of the print-on-demand products, if you're doing multiples in one thing, you can do that. Or you can, if you're going to use the same print-on-demand supplier to do everything. So let's say you decide you're going to do a journal with a t-shirt and a bookmark and I don't know what else. So these are all things that you're putting in yours because they are possibly related to each other. And you're going to go with a supplier like Zazzle, which is a print-on-demand supplier. I think you're going to have some level. You can contact them to see if they'll do a custom box for you. If not, you're going to have to receive that inventory and ship it yourself if you want it to be in your branded packaging. So you got to decide, again, what do you want the customer experience to be? Do you want them to remember you and all your stuff comes in your packaging and your colors and your everything? Or are you okay with it being separate until you get enough revenue and it becomes something that you can manage and work with a fulfillment center to fulfill the order all in your own custom packaging? So what's your vision? Tell me what your vision is.
Well, my vision would be everything in just one box.
Yeah.
With my branding.
Yeah. There's subscription companies that will do that. There's subscription box companies or services that will do that for you, fulfillment services for you, but you're going to have to get it from your print-on-demand suppliers, or either you're going to have to order it in bulk and have them mass made so that they can put them together. Because if you're going through a print-on-demand supplier, you're going to have the delay in processing of however long it takes them to produce it and then produce it and then ship it. And so that could be, 2 days before they pull it down and make it, and then 2 days before they even ship it. So you're into 4 days before it even goes out the door. And then it's going to go to your fulfillment center. And then they got to put everything together in the packaging. And then that's another couple of days. So then your customer is not going to get it. It may be 2 weeks before your customer gets it, or longer. And is that the customer experience you want? If not, you're going to have the capital to be able to order enough in advance to where they don't have that delay and they can order you the subscription box and get it. Now, here's another strategy. What you could do is that if you have people that sign up for the subscription, their first subscription, you could tell them that it's going to take 2 weeks. But then at that point, once you have them on your subscription, and if they're recurring, like depending on when your billing is going to hit, then you have enough money and enough time to order it in advance, have it sent to your fulfillment center. They put it together and they can send it to the customer, and the customer gets it on the first every single month. So you can figure out strategically how to do that. Does that make sense, or did I say that too fast?
No, that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah, we were having the same conversation. I was like, how are we going to do this? What do we want to do? But I was like, well, we're not sitting on an extra $5,000. I'm like, no, we're not sitting on extra anything. We're sitting on some lint. I mean, we're not sitting on lint, but the money is already designated to go somewhere else. So I'm like, okay, so we have to raise capital to be able to do this. And she's like, yeah. I'm like, so yeah, we had to do the whole slice and dice. How do we want to do this? But that is one way that you could do it, so that the first time that they get it, they know it's going to take, 2 to 3 weeks to get it. But once they're on there, depending on when your billing is, if you're very strategic about the billing, you get the money, you place the orders immediately, or the orders go in automatically. They get sent to your fulfillment center, and the fulfillment center puts the package together. You just have to decide what you're going to put into the package every single month. So you got to decide that. All right, we ran over time. I didn't mean to. I know I rattled at the beginning, and then I fumbled in the middle, but that's okay. It's just real.
It's fine.
It's part of
That's
like, if it wasn't real, then you'd be like, well, that's the reason why you need to watch this stuff on YouTube, and it's perfect every single time. It's like, no, it is not. That is clearly edited.
Like, I was there. That's not what really happened.
That's not what really happened. But okay, on YouTube, it's perfect. Here, it is not. So anyway, it's just par for the course. So I hope this was helpful. I kind of went through the process indirectly a second time. And we didn't do the draft, so maybe we'll do the draft tomorrow. But I do invite you all to join me on Saturday. I am going to create some listings for real for my account. I may actually just blow this a little bit and go from there. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Somebody was saying something. Okay. All right. Well, we're going to say goodbye for now, and I'll see you tomorrow at 6 o'clock.
We'll see you later. Thank you.
Thank you. Stay cool. Okay. Bye.